What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times, and we have a weekly race video for y'all. Now, before we begin, feel free to check out the Sunflower Company. But what is the Sunflower Company, you may be asking? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Sunflower Company is a small business gift shop that's ran and owned by my best friend Carissa Swayzer. Over there, you'll be able to browse from a number of sunflower or non-sunflower themed items that you never thought you wanted until now. I have recently ordered from the Sunflower Company with their packaging or with their package recently arriving. Be sure to check it out on TikTok to see what it is. The link to her store will be in the description for y'all to check out if y'all are interested. Now today, for this week's weekly race, we got the speed run out. And we thought we'd do something here. I'm showing a speed run because most of it you're not going to see in the actual race. We have 4 groups of cars in brands with 10 of them. And we thought that we find the fastest of these 40s. We'll be racing them in groups with realistics, fantasy, NASCAR Basic, and also ID cars to find the fastest of the 4. And then afterwards, we're going to race the final 4, which are the fastest of the group, to find the fastest Hot Wheels car of today's weekly race. It's a lot of speed, a lot of racing, and everybody knows what's coming up next right here, right? It's time to begin the race, and it's time to see who is going to be crowned the fastest. And by the way, these cars are all matched up to have the same wheelbase so that we can get accurate numbers, so that we won't have any errors as well. And without the way, it's time now to begin this weekly race. Starting with fantasy cars. Alright, so here's how this is going to go. I'm going to show the car that's going to be racing right in front of you. Like, for instance, it's going to be Rocket Oil Special. And it will be racing twice. So it will post a speed and try to better its speed. And then it will be housed right here. And the other 9 cars have to beat it. So here we go. Rocket Oil Special is ready to race. Let's get it going. Its speed is 354. Let's see if we can better it. 331. So we take the highest speed and make it its fastest speed. So it did a 354. This is not real miles an hour, even though you can achieve that in a SRT Tomahawk technology, Vision Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo Sport Root X. Trust me. And what I'm going to do is just write the number down so that I know that's the highest number, highest skill mile an hour to beat. So here we go. Next car up is Bot Wheels from the J Case. $331. $319. Not enough. Now, if there is a tie on either the first shot or the second shot, then what that means is that once there's a tied number, we race this car and the car who posted the 354, and then out of the 2, we're going to see who is faster. And then we put the new number, whether it's higher or lower. $329 for Diesel Boy. By the way, this is who this is, by the way. I forgot to show the car. And it stayed the same, $329. First time that's happened. Next up is Fastest Hot Wheels.car's recommendation for a faster vehicle. It is Supervan. Let's see how fast it is on our track here. Or our speed run. 317. Here it comes again. It went up 10 scale miles an hour to reach 327, and it's still not enough. Speed to beat is still 354, but let's see if Power Surge can do it. 304. Gotta do it again. The same speed. All right, next car. Next car is the Nerve Hammer. I'm just watching NXT TakeOver in your house, by the way. And here's the spoilers. LA Knight is your $1 million champion. Of course, it's going to be uploaded in July, so it's not really spoilers. But if you haven't seen the show yet in July, then yeah, that's who won the $1 million championship. So 325. I really hope the other one was going to win. Cameron Grimes, a.k.a. Trevor Lee. 324, not enough. Next up, we have Muscle and Blown. It is a really sick casting. Although, the less said about the color presentation, the better. Even though I know it's supposed to be a running theme here with the Mod Rod and Eric Sign Rod having the same theme here. Or same color scheme. 280. Plus, it looks like a H-12 super fast in the back and a Viper in the front almost. Osseo School District 279 for my Midwestern folks out there. It did a speed of 279. That's the reason why I shouted them out, actually. Next up, my childhood version of Turbo Flame. $312. Looks like Rocket Oil Special is going to get a clean pass right here. Still 2 cars left. 322, up by 10 scale miles an hour. Next up, Cosmic Coupe. I pray that we get a recolor of this casting. $332. And only just a scale mile an hour less. Can't do it. And finally, we have Prototype H24. Will he be able to break Rocket Oil's special speed? Let's see. 320. I don't think he's going to do it. 319. He fails to do so, which means that the one who started it, Rocket Oil Special, is going to be the fastest fantasy car for, or it is going to represent fantasy cars being the fastest at a scale mile an hour speed of 354. Up next is ID cars, and they'll be coming at you right about now. All right, now it's time for the ID cars to come at you here. Starting off with one that is somewhat, one of many popular ones out here. it is the Bugatti Chiron. Same as always, fast speed, and let's see if we can beat it. 307. Let's see if we can beat it. 318 is the speed to beat. So here we go. This is speed to beat, 318 scale mile an hour. With these cars right here, we might see some records being broke here. Here comes I-Pace E-Trophy, 317. We have ourselves a new speed record holder. Jaguar I-Pace E-Trophy holds the record at 327 scale mile an hour. Next up, Aston Martin 1-77 from the ID Chase 2020 mainline lineup. Let's see what he can do. 327 is what's got to beat, and just like that, 337 new record holder. So there you have it. Now we have ourselves another ID car coming into the frame. Former Hot Wheels All Out 2020 winner, our 15 Dodge Charger SRT. That's also coming into the mainline, by the way, for 2021, and it's going to be an ID chase as well. 282. 337 is what he got to beat. 292, not enough. Up next, former King of the Raceways, Subaru BRZ Pandem. Let's see what he can do. 346, new record holder. Alright, so, fun fact, this car is 8 scale mile an hour slower than the Rocket Bowl Special from the fantasy side of things. So up next, Audi R8 LMS. We found one that can roll fast. So, let's see what it can do. 225. And then a DNF. So yes, it is not enough. Up next, Skyline GTR R34, or BNR 34, representing HKS. You can find a car with that same graphic, by the way, on Project Cars 3, as it does a 290. And 323, which is faster than the Chiron. Next car up on the docket, got ourselves a 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Let's see if he can beat the Subaru BRZ Pandem. He had speed. It's just that egregious loop there. And he went slower the next time around. 277. Still not enough. First one was 289. 71 Lamborghini Miura P400 SV in green. Hot Wheels released a mainline series called Classics 331, which is faster than the I-Pace Eve trophy. And he does the same speed again. And then finally, Porsche 918 Spider. Let's see if he can beat the BRZ Pandem. $319. You got one more shot at this. $307. When I was living in an apartment, I was in apartment 207, and the one above was 307. So it's shocking that it did that number right there. And that was way back in the day. But after the 10 cars have raced, we have our winner representing ID Cars, and it's going to be the Subaru BRZ Pandem. So we're going to see this car in action later on. Up next, we're going to get the NASCAR basics on the track, and they'll be coming up next. Alright, here we go. Now it's time for the NASCAR basics to get on the frame. We tried to get them all in one different make and model or whatnot, but one that we had to duplicate here. So first starting this is the number 26 Quaker State Thunderbird with Pro Circuit tires. So let's see what it can do. 307. Can he best it? 306. So 307 is his speed. I could do a weekly race where we do the average speed, which is we take 2 runs and then we divide it by 2 to get out a number. Oops. That's the record holder. Don't want to move him yet. Up next at number 6, Valvoline Taurus. $327. Just like that, we have ourselves a record holder. And he ties the I-Pace E trophy from the last round in the fastest speed. Up next is the number 7 QVC Thunderbird. Let's see what he can do. $304. And the same time. Everybody knows this one right here. Number 44, Hot Wheels, Pontiac. Let's see what he can do. 314. Slower than the ID Chiron. And still slower than the Chiron at 313. Now what you know about a Sweet MC and the 313. Now these folks want to become me. Alright, number 2, Pontiac Excitement Pontiac. This is the only Rusty Wallace NASCAR made by Hot Wheels. So that's a rare jam, by the way. And this also has Pro Circuit tires. Let's see what it can do. 291. And then 312, still slow. Up next, we got the number 10, Tide Thunderbird. Let's see what he could do. 323. Almost 327. It's really close. M311. He had a really good shot at it too, the first time around. Next car we got is the number 22 Caterpillar Pontiac, or Cat Pontiac, if you want to call it that. Yeah, this rhymed. 321, wow. And he had speed going into it too. 320, wow. I thought he was going to do it too. 3 more left. Another Taurus, this time number 12, Mobile 1 Taurus. $320. Can he put out 7 more scale miles an hour? No, we cannot. $319. Sticking to the last car up, number 45, Sprint PCS, 1999 Monte Carlo. Adam Petty. Let's see if we can do it. 329. We have ourselves a record. By 2 scale miles an hour, number 45, Sprint PCS 2000 Monte Carlo has done it. Which means it's now time for the last one, which is the number 5, Kellogg's Spooky Fruit Loops Monte Carlo. Let's see if we can end the rain. Now these types of things on the car is not so boring at all. Let's see if it can win. 307 and a 284. It's not going to be enough. At a last-ditch effort, the number 45 Sprint PCS 2000 Monte Carlo is going to represent NASCAR Basics. Which means the only thing that's left is realistic cars. We got to put them on the track. They're going to see who's going to be the fastest. And after that, we'll grab our 4 fastest. Which means that we will have the 4 finalists racing to become the fastest car in this weekly race. It's time to bring on the realistics right now. Here come the realistic cars. Starting off with the 6 Pontiac GTO. It's a recolor from the J case. Let's see what happens. The wheelie bar in the back may be a problem for him. 283 scale mile an hour. Can he best it? 282, so 283. Expect that to be beaten pretty soon here. The Formula E Gen 2 Tag Heuer Porsche Edition. Let me know if you think Tag Heuer is a better watchmaker than Rolex. Because if I get loads of money, I can give me a Tag Heuer watch. This one did ridiculous, 260 and 259 scale mile an hour. But we have this right here. Someone get Mark on a YouTube, Mr. B-Dubs. We got a 308 here, this time in brown. It changed color on us. 335, killed it. Who is going to beat him? And plus, so far, second fastest here. Right behind the Aston Martin. Alright, well, next up we have the 17 Nissan GTR R35. That was the car I got beat to in on one eBay seller's page, but I got it. $291. $290. Are y'all folks excited for Forza Horizon 5? I am. Next up, the 69 Copo Camaro. New to the main line. It's not a new casting at all because we've seen it in the ID series. Let's see what it can do. 335 is the speed to beat. 334. Wow. Can he do it? No. I thought he had it. Thought he had it. Oh well. Up next is the McLaren Speedtail. There's going to be a Jaguar XJ 15 in that game, by the way. I'll pump for that. I haven't raced that car since Gran Turismo 2. It's been that long ago. 288. Imagine Hot Wheels come up with an XJR 15. 287. Next up, my childhood version of the Pikes Peak Tacoma. I wonder if it might have had a number on there or something. Okay, this one doesn't. $287. $286. Up next, the 2021 Batmobile. Okay, cases are out right now, so there's no need to delete any footage or whatnot. Of anything featuring this Batmobile. 329. Can it do it? Let's see. Same number. All right, next car up we have is the Batman Batmobile, second to the last. $317. $316. And last but not least, we say the best for last, Dodge Rampage. I like the black and red one that's coming soon better. Plus has a hitch. Plus has a little trailer hitch in the back of it. What does this mean? $304. Same number. Ferrari 308 is going to represent realistics with a speed of 335 scale mile an hour. So, here are the fastest cars here, representing the brands. Rocket Old Special at 354. Subaru BRZ Phantom at 346. Number 45 Sprint PCS. 99 Monte Carlo at 329. And then this car right here, 308 at 335. If I make a prediction, I might think the Rocket Old Special is going to take it. But the only way you have to know is you have to watch it. So, it's time to bring the 4 finalists of their respective brands to race 3 times. Not 2 times, 3 times. So that we get the fastest car of the 4. It's time for the finals to begin right now. Time for the finals. You can see him somewhat in the camera if you look closely. Rocket Old Specials here. Phantom's here. Sprint PCS is here. And the 308s. We're going to start in order of the brand's names. Fantasy Cars obviously goes first. We're going to take the fastest speed of the 3 runs to see how fast he is. 358, which is faster than its previous speed by 4 scale miles an hour. 346. That is a major drop. A drop of 12 scale miles an hour. And 335. Dropped by 11 scale miles an hour. Jesus. 358 is the speed to beat. But what a drop. 358, 346, and 335. Thank God he had his fastest run in the first shot. He has to beat it. He gets 3 tries to beat it. 334. 345. 344. I don't know if I show the car right here. Here's the car right here. I think that was his third run. It was the third run? I'm being told that that was the third run there. So, it's not going to win. Or you know what, just to be on the safe side, let's do it again. If I miscount. Wouldn't have made a difference at all anyway. Now, for NASCAR basis turn with their 45 Sprint PCS 99 Monte Carlo. Let's go. 320. It's going up again. Same speed. Can you do it again? Pace setter style. 319. I thought he was going to go for a full pace. 3-piece. Finally, Ferrari 308. Can he beat 358 scale miles an hour? $329. Same speed again. $339. Up by 10 scale miles an hour. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not enough. So after all the cars went on the speeding track, or this track, and got the speed read by the digital speedometer, our fastest car of today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race on the speed run is Rocket Oil Special. I've been telling y'all since this car came out in the H case, it's going to be the fastest. Grab a bunch of these, because you never know if you might have the fastest one, and I have one right here. At a speed of 358 scale mile an hour, despite the fact that it dipped after its first run, it still managed to post the fastest speed from the get-go and managed to maintain his record whilst none of the three beat it. And that will do it for today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. If you are brand new watching this, be sure you subscribe and also turn on the notifications bell as well. And congratulations to the Rocket Oil Special for winning today's weekly race. It's your boy Chris Cage. I'm coming at you 2 times, and we'll see you at the next one.